On Christmas Eve in 1945, a fire consumed a family home in rural West Virginia. The flames burned through the night, leaving little behind. 5 children were believed to be inside, but when the fire was finally extinguished, no remains were ever found, not a single trace. And in the years that followed, strange details would begin to emerge, details that suggested the story may not be as simple as it first seemed. The Sodder family lived in Fayetteville, West Virginia, a quiet town where life was simple and familiar. George and Jenny Sodder lived there with their family. On the night of December the 24th, they were preparing for Christmas morning. The evening had been normal. The children were excited, and as the night went on, the house slowly grew quiet. But sometime after midnight, everything changed. In the early hours of December 25th, Jenny Sodder woke to the smell of smoke. The house was on fire. Flames began to spread, moving through the home. George and Jenny were able to get out along with some of their children, but 5 remained inside. They tried to reach them. George attempted to get back into the house, but the fire had already taken hold. He then tried to use a ladder that was usually kept outside, but it was no longer there. The family could do nothing but watch as the house was overtaken by flames. By morning, the fire had burned out. What remained was ash and debris. Investigators searched the site. They expected to find evidence of those who had been inside, but none was discovered, no clear trace. This alone raised questions, but other details made the situation even more unusual. The family's phone line had been cut, and some witnesses later reported seeing unusual activity near the house that night. In the days leading up to the fire, there had been a number of strange incidents. A man had warned George that his house could be at risk. Another encounter involved someone who became unusually persistent after being turned away. Later, it was noticed that a ladder normally kept at the house was missing, and there were reports of a vehicle seen in the area that night. Years passed, and then something unexpected arrived. A photograph. It showed a young man who appeared to resemble one of the missing children. On the back was a short message, but no clear explanation. Over time, different explanations were considered. Some believed the fire had simply destroyed all evidence. Others questioned whether that was possible. There were also suggestions that the events of that night may have involved something more complex. But no single explanation has ever been confirmed, and no clear answers were ever found. The Sodder family never stopped searching for answers. They followed leads, shared their story, and held on to the possibility that the truth had not yet been uncovered. But as the years passed, the mystery remained. A fire that left behind questions. 5 children who were never found. and a story that even today still has no clear explanation. If you enjoyed this video, maybe like and subscribe. Until next time, stay curious.